Jerry is a fish harvester, and while she's never had any issues with any of the men that she fishes alongside off the wharf, some of the women in her community have ostracized her. The reason is that she makes them look bad. She gets to go out and fish alongside their husbands, and they stay and work at home. Victoria is a naval architect by way of a nursing degree. Her supervisor acted as a mentor for her when she first started out in her career, but used that advantage to make inappropriate comments and construct an environment that was very uncomfortable for her in her line of work. When she reported him, rather than there being a write-up or a formal investigation, he was just laterally transferred to another department in the same building. It's worth noting this was not his first offense. My research examines how an individual's professional life is affected by their gender within the maritime sector. I interviewed 18 people in the field, and of the women I spoke to, they came across with two concrete themes that were restricting them, they felt, from advancing their careers. The first, a lack of personal confidence or peer-to-peer support being taken seriously in their fields. And the second was feeling like the rhetoric within their own industries of female empowerment were nothing more than lip service, just empty promises. For example, Jerry fell in love with fishing in her 20s, and she had absolutely no desire to go and look for another career. But being isolated within her home community made her wonder as if she had made the wrong choice. And Victoria, she was a naval architect, she was in love with her field, but the problem was her firm outwardly gave this public appearance of supporting the women within their ranks, empowerment from within. The insufficient way that her personal conflict was handled made her feel undervalued as an employee and made her wonder if she should even continue on in her field. She has since moved on to another firm. Educational programs are continuing to target individuals regardless of age, gender, or sexual orientation. And as that happens, we see more and more women coming into the trades, and that is phenomenal. The problem is they're not staying. The retention of women within these trades is still remarkably low. Why? I argue it's because we're still looking at this as putting women into male-dominated sectors and not putting employees into jobs. When you take gender out of the equation and you look at each person individually with unique skills, assets, and challenges that need to be encompassed within the workplace, you're able to support all your employees at once. That results in personal confidence growth, overall job satisfaction, and it means that women are going to be more enticed to stay within the trades that they worked so hard to get into. Thank you.